What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about a question that we get asked a lot. Does cash flow still exist in Ontario? Now, why does this question get asked a lot? Because the market is crazy. Houses are selling fast. They're selling way above asking price, so it can be hard to create cash flow. But Andrew and I want to talk to you guys about a strategy we've been using and one that we personally like to acquire cash flow. There's many different ways of doing it, but today we want to talk to you about student rentals. Right now, student rentals are something that a lot of investors can be a little bit scared of right now because of the situations we're in. Schools closing, going back open, closing, going back open. We look at this like it's a chance to, take advantage of an opportunity, which is what we have been doing. Buying student rentals actually at a great price because some people are concerned about them. It's also a little bit harder to get financing on those properties. So we've been going after those, and let's tell you why they can cash flow and why they're a good opportunity.
Yeah, so it's interesting because right now we're looking at the Hamilton market. And when we're talking about student rentals, we're talking about properties that are near McMaster, we're talking about properties that are near Mohawk. Now, traditionally in Hamilton, this is the first time where a regular single family home is actually far exceeding in price than what student rentals are. It's always been that properties around McMaster were on the top in Hamilton, these are the properties that were selling for the most, and you would also get that security of that class of tenant. Students, it's a relatively secure tenancy. They have OSAP, they have their parents who are funneling money into them, to working class people who are going to be paying for their rent. If they can afford the education, they can afford the rest. It's a stable tenancy, right?
Yeah.
But this is the first time where the prices of student rentals are actually on par, or in some cases cheaper than regular homes. And we think that there is going to be a correction. There has to be a correction to some of this. So student rental is actually looking like a very desirable option right now.
Yeah, and it's just what Andrew said, guys. It's a safe investment in our opinion because typically the parents do pay the rent. Now, I will say this time and time again though, when you buy a student rental, don't get the one with the big living room. That is the party central. They will party there. Make sure the living room's okay, not too big. It's good is good enough, right? And you want to have a lot of rooms, preferably most of them above ground, not below ground. And that's the other positive is with student rentals, you get a high rent because you're renting them per room. So you can go all the way $600 a room, $700 a room, and your property is definitely going to cash flow.
Yeah, you know what? There's a lot of versatility that comes with it. A lot of people are talking about, okay, when I'm looking at just regular housing or single families or duplexes, right? You're now getting two families that you're relying on paying the rent. But if you buy a 6-7 bedroom student house, that's effectively, let's go with 7, that's 14 working people that are funneling now to make sure that your rents are being paid for. So it just has a more versatile option. And there's something that people say is that if you want to buy distress, you want to buy distress that is temporary, not something permanent, something that will go away. So if you believe that the universities will open back up and go full force, and at some point these things will normalize, when it normalizes, this is where you're going to catch that wave, and the student rental market is going to recover. Great, those houses have to go up, right? Because everybody's going to be back on school, and you can tell if you want to be sure as to whether or not that particular student area is worth investing in. Look at the local university and see, are they investing in their own infrastructure? Because if they're investing in beds, building their own, they're expecting people to come back in, and they've done their research. So if you have confidence in that, you should have confidence in the area.
It's true. And on our student rentals, guys, we're getting so many people still messaging. A lot of students where we are, Hamilton, Ontario, near McMaster University. We have students messaging us all the time looking for rooms. And for us, we set them up in our places, we have no issues, and we're seeing a lot of students still flying into the country to prepare for school. So we look at it as a real estate investment, you see most properties going 20, 30, 40 offers. You're in a massive bidding war. It's smart sometimes to navigate where people aren't to take advantage of that. I think it's a great option.
Yeah, no, there is generally a rat race, even in any field, right? Even in real estate, there is a rat race in real estate where if you're trying to hustle for a property, everybody's looking for the same thing. Everybody's always going to looking for the cheaper stuff, the easy stuff, whatever it is. But now, what is it that you think, Daniel, why do you think all these house prices here are going up so crazy? Is it real estate investors or single family home buyers?
I think that it's because of a serious lack in inventory right now. And I think that, you know, both parties are trying to acquire homes right now, and there simply isn't enough of them on the market. And that's what's creating the bidding wars. People are paying well over price just so they can acquire a home. And everything is getting boosted up right now. And you know, if you know where you're looking, I feel you can take advantage of this.
Yeah, no, but that's the thing, is that people just want a home. So I think it's a lot of single family home buyers. It's like real estate investors, they really does rely on the numbers a lot more. And I feel like they're having a more difficult time, but it's that emotional purchase that people are looking to do when it's just like, I need a home, right? I just need a home right now. And I want to find something in a nice suburban area. Those are the ones to go first. I want something in a safe area. And the last thing people think about is, would I be willing to move into a student area? Do I want to be all these partying and stuff? So actually the student area is an advantage and a deterrent depending on the type of purchaser that you are. So, but it's interesting because now we're even seeing single family home buyers looking at student rentals saying, okay, I'm going to convert this from a student rental to a single family home and live in it, because there's just not enough product. So it's interesting because it is shifting now. There is a bit of focus shifting.
It's true. My eyes right now, guys, have been on student rentals. Like, you know, we do flip projects, we do BRRRR projects, we do a lot of projects. But for some reason, I'm staring at these student rentals because I see that, you know, the cash flow is there. I see the rent is there. I do see the appreciation is still there. Financing is a little bit different because you need a bigger down payment on a student rental. But, you know, I do feel there's a big opportunity to take advantage of student rentals. And right now we have a few listings live on the market right now for student rentals. We have a couple off-market listings for student rentals right now. So if you want to acquire one, just shoot us a message down below. We'd be happy to help you find one near McMaster University. And I'm telling you, you won't be disappointed about it.
So listen, if any of you who are following us, we actually do work with a property management company that is managing primarily student rentals. And a lot of homeowners, when they're looking to either retire or cash out of these things, they do approach us to ask whether or not it's a good time to sell. And if we have somebody who's interested in selling, we usually try to work that internally first. So if you are interested in buying student rentals, definitely reach out to us because we have the inside scoop on a lot of these properties.
And also, guys, don't forget, like this video, subscribe to this channel, and we will see you guys next time.